Joseph Meadow. I'm sorry.
Joseph Meadow.
I sincerely.
Oh, Joe Meno? He definitely did not write that.
No.
Someone else.
Actually, that is.
What the?
Do you have a paper? No, we just crumpled it up. Oh,
Joe!
oh.
Joe! That's me!
This is perfect. Hold up. Pause.
It does work. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Nah, you didn't set up so it's sideways, did you?
Fuck, whatever. Just gotta move, I'll sit over here then. I'll sit over here.
Yeah, move the chair more.
Move the chair up a little bit, and then we just
We can just sit on here.
right here.
Here, move this couch. Move the couch up more.
Yeah, move guys up.
That's perfect.
You're right, let's move over here.
Yep. All right, bet. We're all in bet. Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everyone, to the first episode of SOA at Sienna Over Under podcast. Today, we got the three boys,
James.
Kevin.
Ian.
All right, let's get started right into this. No BS. Let's begin. For our first over-under, starting for tomorrow, December 8th, Friday. Big day. We got Saturday, SantaCon. Could be popping here. Tomorrow's going to be the pregame day. It'll be lit. So, we're starting at light. We got Ian, get a job, bleep, which is the N-word. Over under 2.5. Over under 2.5. James, since Ian cannot be involved in this, James, what are your thoughts on this bet?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is actually sort of a tough one.
This is actually a
Because
tough
you know
one.
what? I feel like the amount of get a job bleep has gone down a little bit over the last week or so.
It has.
But you know what? I feel like when you have someone like me who says get a job, and then Ian will finish the sentence for me because he's such a good friend.
And that counts. That's
Does
part of
that
the
count?
parlay.
Does that count?
That
If he
is part of the
finishes
parlay.
that-
That's part of the
okay,
parlay.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
that is.
So then but then it's tough though, because then I can change the parlay for myself basically.
You can change the parlay.
That's the thing. So can I even bet?
Can he bet? He's
Can
you
I
a major
bet?
influence with it.
Right,
If
right.
he says it, I
right
will
off the
say
bat.
it.
Right off the bat, there's some complications. Now I don't know. This might have to be you, Kevin. I don't know. I think this is a solo parlay.
This is a solo parlay from you because
Yeah.
he can change it to
I
whatever
have
he
direct
wants.
influence. I don't know.
Well, it's actually kind of a tough one. It's a tough line. 2.5. I think it's a tough one.
Tough one.
I'm thinking tomorrow, Friday, some underage activities will be happening. I believe. I
Okay.
believe. You drink water. You talk a little bit more. Am I wrong? You talk a little bit more when you
That
get
is
some
true.
water in your
You are
system.
right.
That is true.
I think I'm hammering the over. I'm aiming.
You know what, Kevin? I absolutely love that. I love the over on this.
Agree
one.
with you. I think
fully
you're
love it.
perfectly correct on this one.
I absolutely love
Thank
the
you.
over on this one.
Hit up the next one. Next one, we have Vaughn. 3 times charging at people. 3 times flat. That means like Vaughn looking at you or someone is sprinting right at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this one real quick. I think it's gonna be under. I think since we're drinking so much water tomorrow, we won't be around for him to be charging at anyone unless we get him really active early in the day. I don't think there's gonna be any charging going on. Maybe one if Jack comes in and pisses him off really early in the morning, because I know he will be in Jack's room at 7 a.m. So the real question is, will he be in the hallway to charge at him? I think it's gonna be under.
You know what, Ian? I'm absolutely gonna have to agree with that one.
Merry
Waking up.
Christmas.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, this is a good one.
Hope you get some dick under the tree.
That's what we all need at the
Merry
end of the day.
Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I should
thank
have
you
given
very
you this
much.
one. I
Oh,
should
wait,
have given
no,
you this
He's
one.
thankful.
Ready?
You want
You're
another
reading
one?
it all wrong.
This one's good too.
You get some dick.
Oh, okay. You take my back then.
No, you can't read that one.
All right, yeah. So this one
I'll
says.
take some
You have
dick.
to read this one.
Why is Santa's sack so big? I'm not reading out loud.
I'll read it. I'll
Because
read
he
it out
only
loud.
comes once a year.
I was gonna read it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, so rude.
Love you guys.
All right.
And we are back.
Now, after that very rude interruption, as I was saying, Ian, you're taking the over on the flat three line of Von charges.
I'm going under.
You're taking the under.
I'm taking the under. I
You
think
gotta
you know
remember, if it hits 3, it's a push, so you get your money back.
Yeah.
You know what? I absolutely agree with Ian here. I'm gonna have to trail on this one. He has perfect logic. You know, people have classes going on during the day, and it's gonna be a lot of activity, but then everyone's gonna be going out, doing their own thing, drinking a lot of water. So I just don't know if Tavon's gonna have the time of day to charge anyone, and it's obviously only gonna be Jack. So we gotta think about it logistically here.
I do see you guys' points.
You
I
think-
do see you guys' points, saying how you guys may think it's a calm day, but you gotta take in the factor. This is the last Friday before finals. Next week, Friday, a lot of people won't be here. Everyone's gonna be gone. You know, today's the last weekend before break.
This is true.
And I am thinking, because I talked to Jack here, I got some inside information.
Inside
Jack-
information, we might have to ban you from this. Keep
No,
going,
no,
but we
no,
might,
no. Inside.
if you have inside information, we might
have
have
to
to
share
take
with
you
the
out of the
class.
parlay.
We need to
You have
know.
to share from the class, though.
I will share, but it's not gonna affect it in a dramatic sense. Jack said he needs to study tomorrow night and might not go out, correct?
Correct.
Jack might not be drinking water with us.
So that means that he will be around Vaughn the whole day.
But what you're not taking into effect is when Jack locks in, he will go to the library.
That's what he said he will do.
He's gonna go to the library.
He will not be around Vaughn. Even if he's at the library, there's no charging. And I don't think Vaughn he will not
And
charge
you know
the
what?
library.
And you know what? We have to take this into account too. When people are out and about in the hallway, in the dorm, drinking a lot of water, they're being rowdy. Vaughn is locked into his bat cave. He is in his room. He's on Discord. He's playing Destiny. He's playing Fortnite. He's doing.
He's looking at
whatever.
furries, anything.
Looking at furry porn. That is true.
That is very true.
So you know what? I'm gonna stick with my under.
I'm gonna-
I really am.
I'm hitting
I
the
can't-
under here, too.
I can't see him doing more than one, maybe two at most.
I agree with this. All right,
Absolutely.
lock it in.
We're going to the
Lock
next
it
one.
in.
Locked in.
Next
Two
one.
unders so far.
We have 2 under. Next one. Ooh, this is a tough line. It's a tough line.
Tough line.
We've already talked about this, but it's Jack 3.5, and where it said whole day.
3.5.
Five.
So we have to, if we take the over, we have to bank on at least 4 Jack N-words.
You think he will say 4?
Four of them.
4 in one day.
4 in one day is very crazy, but you also have to realize tomorrow is Friday. So I'm going to take the first stab at this one. I think that if Kevin, if you really influence him, I think if you guys are going at it back and forth between the day and then even into the night, you said he's studying, but afterwards he's going to come back and he's going to be ready to throw some more. I think that he's going to go over 4, which at the same time I don't think you can participate in this one because you would influence him way too much. in
That's
this.
true, that's true. I don't think
I-
Kevin's taking this one.
I can bet. The rules say I can bet, but I cannot influence. If I'm caught influencing,
So,
I'm
so
banned
you, have,
forever.
you have a choice to make here. Do you want to bet and you can't intervene, or do you want to make it interesting and not bet and you can intervene, which switches things up for Ian?
I think I'm not intervening.
You want to take the bet?
I'm
Ian?
taking the bet. I want to
Okay.
see without
I'd
my
love to hear-
influence
I'd love to hear.
what Jack
Raw-
is really
raw
capable
Jack
of.
N-word.
Raw
Jack.
Jack, if he's studying, I'm going under. If he's studying at the end of the night and during the day you're not intervening, I think you have to go under on this.
I
one.
don't agree with you here. This
don't?
is the one time I'm saying over.
Explain.
I'm saying over just because, like I already said, he might be starting during the night, right? Do you think Jack will be in there till 2 a.m.? No, it closes at 12. He will be back, and guarantee you, he will say at least 4.
But you said it closes at 12. Is this Friday? Are we extending it a little bit? Because we might go.
No. We're saying it's just Friday. Once the
Just
day
Friday.
hits, it's
I think he's staying there till at least 11:30. It takes him a 30-minute walk back to Ryan Hall, and I think by the time he gets.
as you're saying.
But as I was saying, after the 30-minute walk back to Ryan, I think he'll be. I think he'll be too gassed to even say the N-word. Just walk up the stairs after that 30-minute walk alone. He'll be too tired. Go straight to bed.
Straight back to bed.
Yeah.
No, Ian, you make a really good point.
You made a good point there. I do.
That 30-minute walk, we really have to account for.
We
Yeah.
didn't factor that in.
30-minute walk from the library to Ryan Hall. long
very,
one there.
very dangerous,
That's a very
especially.
long and
It's
dangerous
also
one.
getting, it's kind of snowy outside, you know.
That's true.
I
You might get
see
lost.
right fall.
And he could slip, so we have to be more careful. So honestly, from 30 minutes, we should probably say like an hour 15.
It's an hour 15. that's
Hour
gonna be tough.
15, so are we all going under on another bet?
I'm taking over still. I still think with the 4-hour walk back from the
No,
library.
you know, if you have a line 1.5, 2.5, I'd be very
I'd be
enticed to
very-
take the over.
I agree with
But
you.
we're talking 3.5. That's a minimum of 4. I'm gonna be honest. The last week or two, I have maybe heard Jack say it a total of 3 times in the last 2 weeks
That's
total.
true, but you guys don't play Valorant.
Oh.
Valorant, as you guys know, is one of the most toxic games on the
That
planet.
is true. That is true.
Someone
We're talking
started
about it.
talking to him today's frame one.
Now,
said it.
now,
frame
you
one
also
is on
account
it.
for the fact Jack's heritage. He is a white man from Long Island. He is
What
a
a
Long
I did not take
Island-
account
he
of
is
any
a
of
white
this.
man from Long Island. I'm hitting the over.
I'm still hitting under.
Oh!
I think that he's gonna be an academic weapon tomorrow. I think he's gonna
Really?
go
Thank
to all
you.
of his classes.
But
He's
now-
gonna
now-
only he's going to play one game of Valorant. If he only plays one game of Valorant,
I don't believe
think
so.
he will rip
One-
3 of them in one
Today I tried to stop at 2. He said no, minimum 2 more.
Minimum
He told me
2
that.
more.
Jack is a gamer, and you also count the fact when Jack is in crunch time for his homework and his projects and his studying, he does it in such minimal amounts of time.
All right.
He will finish a 3-page essay in 30 minutes.
I have a pause on this for the next line. Pause on this for the next line. It's Jack. Back at it. 3.5 hours of video games played. This can affect each other.
Is that
This could really affect each other, I think.
now? This we have big impact on this because if we are playing Lethal Company, if we are Lethal Company,
That's a lot. that's a minimum of 2 hours.
That's a minimum of 2 hours.
That's a minimum
And
of 2
then after the 2 hours,
Valorant.
Kevin's gonna come in, he's gonna play. Let's play Valorant.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
at least
Every
another
game
hour
of
and a
Valorant is
half.
40 minutes.
45 minutes. If you guys play 2 games, so we're already over.
honestly, my personal take on this, I think this line was way too low, and I'm absolutely slamming and
The,
hammering.
the book, the
slamming
book
over.
does sometimes change, but we don't know why. It can change for good or it can change for bad.
Well, if
I
they-
take the over.
I'm
If
absolutely
they hear
slamming
this,
the
I
over.
think for right now I go under because I don't want them to change it. It's only at like 4 right
I
now.
think I would-
I think I say lower right now, but later I
I
change
I
it
think,
to go
I
over.
think we'd have a very big lawsuit on our hands if they would change it. If the book changes after this conversation, we have a very big lawsuit on our hands.
Very big
I'm
lawsuit.
slamming the over.
I take the over.
Barring any unforeseen circumstances, I'm
I'm
slamming.
slamming $2,000 on the under, and I'll change it. I'll change it in the morning.
Wow.
So
I'm changing it, I'm changing-
under on the N word or under on the game.
Under on the games played till 11:59, and then as soon as it hits 11:59 in 59 seconds, I'm slamming 5,000 on the over.
But that's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. The line doesn't even come out yet. The line will be different. SantaCon is affecting everything tomorrow.
It's affecting everything.
noise.
That's why I'm slamming. That's why I'm slamming under right now.
We gotta talk about tomorrow. That's too much for tonight. All right, that's just. All right, so my final take, James, for the N word and the games played.
N-word and the games played.
I'm going under on both.
I'm going under on both. No, I'm going under on the N-word and I'm going over on the games played.
I'm going over on both.
You're going over on both. You really think the over on the
I
we
think-
all,
I think
we all
there's a
have
high-
different answers.
I think there's a
here.
high chance that this will actually hit. Like his over on both is very
You know,
over. It's very
I
likely.
think the line is put so well that it either hits it just one over or just one under.
under.
I think
I
he
do.
either plays 3 hours and 3 N words, or he goes 4 hours and 4 N words. I don't think he goes too much or 2 under.
This is a really tough one.
This is a really tough
This is a
one.
really tough one. I'm gonna stick with my answer.
Say what you answer.
Sticking with mine as well.
Sticking
That's
with
what mine.
Let's
Move to the
move
next
on.
one.
Lock it in.
That was a tough one. That was a
That was
tough one.
tough. Good one, gentlemen.
This one is tough. This one might be, in my opinion, one of the hardest lines of all time.
Okay.
It involves our friend Mikey.
Oh,
These are always tough ones.
these are very
You guys want-
unpredictable. Very
You want to
unpredictable.
save the best for last, or you want to go right now? with
We
it?
have to rip the
We
band-aid
have to
off.
rip the band-aid off. Let's go. Come on. What is it? Show it to us.
We got Mikey. It's a tough line. 0.5 TikTok showed.
0.5.
Wow.
Wow.
0.5.
Now,
is entire-
now,
0.5 TikTok
But
showed.
who is the TikTok being shown to? This is tough because someone like me, I'll maybe see 1 or 2 from him a week. I take pride in avoiding Mikey.
Yeah, and I don't think I can participate in this one because today I saw all Mikey's TikToks. I saw it in the flesh, so I really don't think.
I saw one
I don't
too.
think I'll see one tomorrow. If I saw one today, I really don't think he'll show me another one tomorrow because after my response
personal.
today,
It's personal, so it's just on you.
it depends on how much I talk to him.
That's a tough one.
This is very
I've never
tough.
run that fast in my life.
We apologize, guys. Some,
Technical difficulties.
shut up.
Yeah.
Absolute
Anyways,
bet. I'm saying, dude, this is tough because
This is a hard one.
this is one of those lines that
It's a
it's just
cheeky
random.
line. It's a cheeky
You
line.
you don't know what day, you don't know when. Yo, Ian,
it's that simple.
James, Kevin.
You're really now. Obviously, we're gambling here, but this is a true gamble.
This
We
is-
really don't know.
we
There's
don't
no
know.
statistics. There's no logic in it. It's completely random.
Okay,
He-
now
he's-
hear me out. So, I don't think anyone can participate in this except for Mikey himself. Now, hear me out. Let me explain myself a little bit.
Okay.
If I were to run away from Mikey every time I saw him, I could easily win this bet. He can't even show me the TikTok. Like
think the under was
he even
easy.
opens up his phone. I'll punch that bitch out of his hand.
That's true.
If I go
Under
under,
was
I,
easy.
I bet $1 million. How am I supposed to lose?
And me personally, I could intentionally spend more time around Mikey. That the odds that he shows me even one TikTok skyrocket.
Exactly.
So
if
it's
I
a tough
if I
one.
act nice to Mikey, I am seeing at least 8 TikToks that day.
That's true. That's true. You could see as little as none. You could see as many as double digits.
Yeah, well, me like today, when I was showing one. He walked into my room, kept after church on him. I'm in the game, you know. Boom, my dad couldn't escape.
That did happen to me the other day.
Up under my desk, kept out video. Boom. What
You
can I
couldn't
do?
even dodge that
I
shit.
can't do.
How do you avoid that?
You
Lock
can't.
the
I
door.
went into Jack's dorm. What was it, maybe 3-4 days ago? 3 videos.
3 videos. That's insane.
videos.
That's why I think
It's a booster
it's a
payout. It's a
very,
booster.
Very booster.
So like you cannot take the under. You have to take the over. It's a booster. You get your payout gets multiplied.
But hear me out.
Now we can skew the results here though.
We can
This is
skew
the
them very
problem.
well. Like I have 3 classes tomorrow.
You know?
I have 3 classes tomorrow, and I'm not gonna be after 5 p.m. You're not gonna see me. I'll be disappearing. I'm gonna be like,
That's true. It will
you
be
won't
gone.
like even outside. You
Vanished.
don't see me. I'll be
Vanished.
I'll disappear.
So then again, this is a bet. You don't need to touch it, but it's a booster. So if you add it to your legs, your parlay, it'll boost the payout.
I'm boosting it. I'm going under. I think Mikey won't even be able to touch me tomorrow.
This is really a tough
I'll
one.
say under as well. I'm with you on this one. James,
I don't know. He did show me the other day. He did show me TikTok.
under is safe. Under is like a
Under
safe
is
kind of
safe.
bet. But if you take the over, you get boosted payout.
You know, guys.
But that's a risk.
You know, guys.
Bro, he might show you one. It's Friday. He might be busy.
the under,
be very busy
He might be drinking water.
You know what? The under's really safe. I'm going the over. I want that booster.
You want the booster?
Whoa!
He's risking it all right now. I
could,
like
could
this.
play it safe, but I mean, come on, guys. We have to make this interesting.
We
have
gotta
an-
make it-
we have an
we
audience to appeal to.
We do.
We do.
We gotta make money here. We have to support the podcast.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
I say that's a good bet, but I'm playing it safe. I don't want the boosted.
And you know what?
Lock it in.
I respect both your guys' choices.
I
really
respect
do.
your- I respect
Yours as
game.
well. Because we all need that cash.
It's game is game.
Game is
Game
game.
is game.
Next one we have Mo. 4.5 hours of yapping.
4.5 hours of yapping.
So who is he yapping to?
Anyone in general.
And you hear Mo yapping, that's part of the party.
That's part of the
Now here's the
parlay.
thing, I gotta do this off right away. Now when we're drinking a lot of water, Friday, Saturday nights, you have to take into account, after a certain time, where does Muhammad go? We don't know. You don't see him. He's gone.
But no, inside information we got this earlier today. Into the set. Muhammad earlier said that he's going to sleep early. We're gonna get early hours of yapping tomorrow. I'm going over on this. If we see him early in the morning, he will be yapping.
I think that's a safe bet. Easy over.
Easy over.
I think you absolutely have to take the over on this one. I mean,
He said
it's a gimmick.
I will be in bed by 9. He said that.
That is
Then he looked at the time and goes, never mind, maybe like 11. He's going to bed soon. He said he needs 8 hours of sleep.
He will not take a shower and go to sleep. He will be musty and wake up
That's true.
mustier.
That's true. I think
Just
you-
the more yapping.
You absolutely have to slam me over. I think.
We're slamming. We have to slam over
I
here.
think you have to slam me over.
No,
Oh my god.
You guys want to stop?
we're,
my
in a,
God.
we're in a podcast.
Podcast.
Spencer James.
Guys, I
Spencer
have,
James, say hi to
The,
our
the
podcast.
renowned football player from All American.
what's good, guys? I have the shot glass here. It's the Pro liquid detergent. If anybody
that is
wants,
super funny. I'm going to need you to get out.
I want to watch.
You can watch.
You can
We
watch.
need a live audience.
We do need. You can sit over there.
Live audience.
Hop on over there.
Hop on.
Everybody. Let me continue this. We have Mikey. 6.5 down.
Wait, we need to finish up the last
We do.
parlay.
Okay. Are we all locking in the
We're
over?
locking in.
We're locking in the over.
Locking in the over. Lock it
I'm
in.
yapping 4.5 hours. We're all locking the over.
We're locked
Lock it in.
over.
Locking the over.
All right, next one. Sorry.
Next one is Mikey. 6.5 dap ups. All of us combined.
All three of us.
All 3 of us.
You know,
Is it-
I feel like I'm gonna take the start here. I feel like I've seen a lot of overs between a lot of us
Yep.
so far on this podcast, and I think between the three of us, 6.5. You just have to take the over. I really do. You got to think about the amount of time I've dapped Mikey up 2, maybe even 3 times today alone, just by myself. Take you guys into consideration.
Today was like 3 for me. Today was like 3.
Kevin, you have to think about this. We have certain parlays that interfere with other parlays. If we dap him up that many times, he's
gonna
gonna
show
show
us
us a
the
video.
TikTok.
He will show us the TikTok.
Shoot. We have to think about this one hard.
Well, you're over, so I mean, you can dap him as many times as you want. I
True,
mean,
that's true. I did
Remember,
the over
you can't force it. He needs to.
I know. He needs
He
to
needs
come
to
up
go
to me.
to you. You cannot go.
you
to
cannot
Him.
force it.
Going to him is an automatic disqualification and a ban and suspension on your account. You know you cannot take this.
I'm sticking with my over. I locked in. I'm sticking with the over on the TikTok show.
I think we have to go. Oh, we have to go. We have to go over because he can dab him up as many times as he wants. Like he is. Oh my God! This is really hard
really
because like
tough.
he's going for the over on the TikToks, and like if he gets shown the TikTok, he will get dabbed up at least 7 more times that day. We are completely screwed here if he gets that TikTok shown to him.
It's just a matter of how he's gonna do tomorrow night. It's a matter if is he gonna come out and perform or is he gonna be let down and let loose? Is he gonna be quiet? No one.
So-
So it's just all on the day. Do we think that tomorrow he wakes up, I'm ready to slam the overs, or is he gonna be like, you know what? Today's a quiet day. It's Friday. I gotta be chill. No one.
So based on my previous parlays, I'm gonna have to go under, just on the fact that I cannot be shown a TikTok. I need to go under here. I'm gonna avoid him as much as possible. I'm gonna go through my classes daily, and then I'm gonna disappear at the end of the night. I think that he will get to 4 dap ups, but he will not get to 7.
I do see what you're saying here. Like today, just alone between me and James, we had 5. How many times did you dap you up today?
He will. At least 2 times. But hear me out. He went way too crazy today. We had the triple dap up. That never happened before.
That's true.
We did have the triple dap up.
Triple?
Triple that.
We had the triple dap up. This is like an unprecedented time in history. I'm telling you. We are going on. It has to be under. He will never peak at like that ever again.
7 was high. That's why the average
Now,
is. But that's why
now
it's
we do have to
6.5.
account to the fact we had our longest conversation with Mikey yet today when we talked about the rooming situation.
That is correct.
And a potential
And that's
room
why
switch.
it was at 7.
I see.
I see where you're coming from, and I know I
I-
initially took the over. I'm
I
switching the under.
I say under.
I'm taking
I
the
say kind of contradicting what you said
It's a
earlier.
lock.
I say like a lot of overs today. A lot of overs.
I think we gotta
do we
keep it
think
in
do we
the mix.
think everyone on the field tomorrow is gonna pop off? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think most of them is yes. Most of them, we're gonna perform, do well, yap, and words, games played, yes. But I think I'm taking the under for this one. I think that's like a $2,000 instant lock right there,
I'm locking
cash
it as
out,
well.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Absolutely.
There we go. All
Locked
under.
in under.
all and
You
under.
heard it here first.
You guys have any more? That's it for my
That's what we
that's it
are.
for my notes. You guys have any last ones?
Audience, do you have any
Audience.
over
Any
unders?
suggestions?
This
I'll
is your,
give
this is
you a
your
minute.
time to think.
I need a minute.
Give him a minute. Put a minute on the clock. James, minute on the clock.
You have 1 minute on the clock to come up with one fun idea. Give me an over
Is
and
there any
under.
Muhammad parlays?
We had a Mohammed for
Sleeping and
4.5 hours of yapping.
I got 2 of them ready.
2.
Not you can pick one of them.
Okay, pick 1 or 2.
Muhammad, it's 1.5. The line said. You know how when you talk to him and he says, "You know what, James? 1.5 of those."
You know what, James?
This is
1.5.
This is absolutely a fantastic line.
Why did we not have this
Our
parlay
audience-
before?
Round of applause for our audience.
This is fantastic. Unbelievable.
1.5.
My other one was Muhammad over under 0.5 Uber Eats.
Oh! We need to make 2 different ones, 2 different sections for this.
Yo,
We
we're
gotta
gonna do.
dissect
Let's
them.
start with the first one.
I'm
Let's start
gonna
with the
put the
first one.
laundry. And I gotta hear the line
Thank you so
after.
much.
I gotta hear the
Thank
line.
you so much.
We'll be on this.
Stop, stop,
Hey, unbelievable. Thank you to our live audience, Spencer James here. Let's dig into this fast.
My goodness,
Holy
my
shit.
goodness.
These were some good parlays.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Whew, so what we said 1.5. You know what with your name at the end.
And then 1.
Wow.
Uber Eats.
Individual
So-
or around the clock?
No, it's individual.
Individual.
Like talking to you. So I'm gonna take the floor right here real quick. It's a tough line. Because if I say like maybe 0.5, over instantly.
Absolutely.
Over
You're
instantly.
getting one today.
You
You,
will
make,
get
you
one.
have any interaction with Muhammad, you will get at least 1 per interaction.
But do you think you'll get 2? Do you think he will come out to you? You know what, Kevin? You know what, Kevin?
You know what?
Let me take this one real quick. I need to take the reins on this
Absolutely,
one.
Take it.
Recently, I've been shutting him down every time he's asked me this. Every time he says, you know what, I know something bad's gonna happen. I know he's gonna say something ridiculous. And I say, Muhammad.
Okay.
And I really think that after like these past 3 weeks of me doing that, he's been cutting down on it when he's around me. So I'm gonna go under on this one. Maybe you guys are different, but for me, this is an under easily.
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. And you know what? I think it's actually the opposite for me. I think I feel that he says it more to me. I feel like I've been hearing the words, you know what, James? I feel like I've been hearing that very often the last week. I think I can recall twice today that he said it to me. I have to go the over. I know it's a personalized line, and I just have to go the over.
Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta factor in the account that I might be his roommate. I might be his roommate. We have talked quite a bit today about the situation and everything. We have spoken a lot about this whole situation with the roommates. He has been talking to me quite a bit. I did tell him that I will be taking him to Walmart because he did give me like a little gift.
You're gonna be with him for a while.
I'll be with him for a while. I think the chances of him telling me something brand new, something like a new fact or something, or some Muslim stuff that he likes to tell me about, I think that he will. I think I'm hammering the over. I think this is a line again where it's either he doesn't say it at all or he does.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's all or
I
nothing.
completely agree
It's
with
really
you.
all or nothing.
It's personalized one right there. And
Absolutely.
I think all these answers are really personal. So I'm going lower. You guys are going above us.
Yes, so we have an under and
Under,
two
two
over
overs.
on the 1.5. Muhammad, you know what? No.
Now it's time to dig into the grand. This is a good
This is
one.
grand
This is gonna
finale.
be
Grand finale.
Closing
This is
line.
really tough.
There's a
Closing
lot.
line.
We have a
It's
major
been like a
parlay here.
50% chance lately.
I know.
Every other day
I know.
it's.
You're really
getting
risking your
dropped
own
off.
parlay for this one. I feel like you could win
0.5.
$1 million off this one.
0.5 Mohammed Uber Eats. How many times have you guys walked into his room and you've seen like a to-go box there, some chicken, something?
You know,
You see it some days, but you don't the other days.
I'm gonna take a little grab at this one
Take
first.
it, take
Let me
it,
take a grab.
Take your grab.
At the start of the year, every single day, 7 days a week, he was Uber eating. Recently, he's been slowing down a little bit.
True,
I think
true.
We did
all of
invest
this money
in
has been coming from over the summer. His over the summer job, Uber eating himself. He drove.
He was the Uber eater.
It was. He bicycled around Brooklyn and delivered it all himself. So
He
I
was
think-
the Uber Eats.
He was the Uber Eats. Now he's the Uber Eats.
He's the Uber eater now, but he was the Uber Eats himself.
Uber Eats, from the Uber Eats to the Uber Eater.
So I think all the money from him Uber eating, I think it's running out. And I think that recently, I have a lot of inside information here because yesterday, me and Jack did bug him about buying us halal burros. I don't think he has enough money to Uber Eats tomorrow, especially since Casey's is open. He's gonna be drinking a lot of water, and I think that he won't be able to be conscious enough to order the Uber Eats.
He did owe me some money. I bought him some water at the water store last weekend. He did owe me money. He could not pay me for 3 days. 3 days. He had to scavenge and find money. This is a tough line, but like I don't think he has money. I agree with Ian here. What do you say, James?
I honestly, I think the major factor here, it's just the finance. But you also, it's just a tough one though. I mean,
Friday night.
It's
Friday night. I
The
don't
day
know.
before. No, wait. Big. SantaCon is on Saturday.
We're not gonna have time to Uber Eats Saturday.
He will. Muhammad will find a way. I feel like he's
for
saving.
tomorrow. It's for tomorrow.
He's saving. You're right.
It's not for Saturday. It's for.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally, he's gonna save his money because he's not gonna want to be on Friday. He's gonna say SantaCon is Saturday. I need to be full. I need to be like Santa Claus on Saturday. I think he's gonna Uber Eats $40 worth of food on Saturday for himself.
Like Mo said, instead of ho ho ho, it's a la la la. There's Mo.
I don't know if this is any like insight, but no Friday Uber Eats last week, but there was a Saturday Uber Eats from him last week.
Will he repeat the cycle or will he go a day early? It's a real question here. We need to bring this back up a little bit.
Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Jack won't be in the dorm tomorrow night. Is that correct? He'll be studying.
Yes.
It's one less person. Mikey, who knows what he'll be doing? You think really he'll stay in the dorm? Good chance not. He might be out doing some with some of his friends. What? In my opinion, has top 5 when you're bored is eating.
Now I'm
Top 5 when you're bored is eating.
I need to jump in on this, Kevin. We need to think about this. Now, if Muhammad is drinking a lot of water tomorrow night, you know what is something people always do? At 12,
They
1,
eat.
2 in the morning, when they have drinking
They
so much
eat.
water, they order food, they Uber Eat, they DoorDash, they Grubhub, they do whatever. I think it's a gimme. Over. I think you have to take the over.
You know
If
what?
Muhammad is drinking water, it is the over.
I think if we have to take into fact that SantaCon is tomorrow. or it's 2 days from now. So he might say, I'm skipping so that on SantaCon I can eat.
True, that's
Ho, ho,
true.
ho,
He may not even drink water tomorrow night because he needs to drink
That's
all
the
of it on
thing.
SantaCon.
Now we're
That's the
talking.
thing.
Oh, man.
Now we're talking. Real into the real conversation here.
My lock is picked in. I say under.
I say under as well. Lock it in.
I know I slammed the over, but new information has come to mind. I gotta go. The
I
under.
don't
have to go
see-
the under. I do not see him Uber eating tomorrow.
I say Saturday's a big day. All the lines will be crazy. They'll be all over the place. The numbers. I'm thinking like 4:00. You're already very watered, right? You want to eat. You really want to get some saga? You want to get some saga? You want some chicken? No. You want some fried chicken? You want some tacos from Taco Bell?
I
down
want
the
some
road.
real food.
Real food. And he can't drive. He can't water drive there. He's got to Uber Eats it. I say, if there's a line, I'd say for sure this weekend. But I say tomorrow. Tomorrow is a no. I'm taking the under.
You got for the weekend? Absolutely.
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 0.5, you have to raise that line. You have to make it 1.5. For the weekend?
Yeah,
for the weekend, absolutely.
But
Yeah.
for just tomorrow, the 0.5?
That's a tough
Gotta
line.
go the under.
I'm saying under.
I'm saying
I'm
under.
saying under.
We're going triple
Lock
under.
in.
Spencer, any comments?
What are our viewers
Preference?
saying?
What do you say?
When I thought of this parlay, my original insight was over.
Okay.
But after this information, I think I would follow you guys with
The under. Because honestly, after a
I
conversation like
think-
that, a lot of information has come
Yeah.
surface.
I think that's a lock.
Absolutely.
So how many legs are there?
Oh,
We got quite a few.
We have quite a few legs.
quite a few legs. Special, more special.
More
guests.
special guests.
More
Xavier,
special
Ethan.
guests.
Xavier, Ethan.
You want to say hi to our live stream?
This is our podcast.
We're doing a podcast right now. That's SOA.
I can't see that. I can't see
Stand over under. SOU. Sorry. Stand over under.
Stand up, under.
He's a little bit retarded, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
These are special needs.
Well, that'll be it. We finished all legs. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Very big special shout out to Spencer over
Spencer
here.
over
With
here.
those special 2 bonus lines.
2 bonus
That was
lines.
incredible.
We'll
Truly.
see you tomorrow. The Lions will be crazy tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Due to SantaCon. Please stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Have a great day.
That was a good episode.
That was fantastic. How long?